greatest shit I ever wrote. Forever in the day. I'm on my last leg, Lord, please hear my plea. I'm desperate for a sign, show me something I can see. Cause this pain that I feel, it be too real. These niggas jealous, full of envy, and they do kill. If I gotta go, I'd rather be a martyr and hold my daughter, pick the game up and push it harder. And though the track I slaughter, it's hard to walk the road. Lord, please take my hand or either take my soul. Cause this world is cold, even in a triple fact. But I know a grimy nigga died twice and came back. It's a no.
What up, though? The Killers RTV. I'm gonna start off today, man. The other day I was kicking it with somebody, and I was explaining like what Columbus and them found when they came and how they weren't the first. And I have a little 6-year-old daughter that overheard me. And she just automatically, her name is Raven, she's the sweetest thing, and she automatically just started crying. Like, I'm like, what's wrong, baby? She's like, my teacher lied to me. And it put me in a crazy dilemma. Instinctively, I wanted to try to make the teacher, you know what I mean, seem as if she wasn't the issue, which she really wasn't, because the teacher trying to get a check and she teaching what was written in the book, was we've been programmed and established and trained to believe. But it's all been a dirty plot. So that leads me to the question, like, if we know that the books is wrong and we know that they lying, why we keep sending our children to this shit? I mean, my man had a good idea, the Dr. Omar dude, about creating a school teaching, our children. But that was obviously just some shit to line the nigga pockets. And we got so much of that going on to where we can't rise, because every nigga out for itself. And everybody that got something, you see the strength in them numbers. Now, I'm going to bring a term. I probably ain't even pronouncing it right, but I really don't care. The term is Schvartze. And this is what the fuck they think about you.
When Jews get together in a safe environment and they begin to talk about blacks, if they really are forthright and honest, they will use the term Schvartze. This is a term that today is extremely politically incorrect, needless to say, but it is still being used. It has not died out. In fact, it's almost a badge of one's commitment to the cause among Jews to use this term. I mean, it is not a slur term. It is not a derogatory term. In fact, sometimes there may be even a degree of affection in it, like, I heard Mrs. Schwartz got a new Schvartze. How nice, how nice. Schvartze, by the way, when I was growing up, this was a great topic of enormous fascination and concern among my parents and grandparents. They could talk about it forever. Okay. The second thing is that when you use the term Schvartze, it always implies cognitive inferiority. The mental picture of a stupid black embedded in the term Schvartze is true even for pro-civil rights Jews. I've had many discussions with liberals, Jewish liberals on this point, and after about 15 minutes you can begin to get down to serious things. And I say to them, tell me, you really think this is going to help all these laws, all these affirmative action policies and things like that? And you say, look, they're Schvartze, what are we going to do? We have to do something for them. They can't do it on their own. Adding a phrase, dumb Schvartze, is somewhat superfluous, reserved only for the most egregious stupidity. Invisible baggage likewise includes gullibility, emotional excitability, and a weakness for here and now conspicuous consumption. Violence, especially interpersonal alcohol-induced mayhem, is also associated with Schvartze. In other words, if the image that comes to the mind of Jews when you say the word Schvartze is, a rather simple-minded, impulsive, easily seduced by trinket kind of thing, and this, some of you will realize, is extremely close to the traditional Southern image of blacks. In fact, I would argue that it's almost identical to what many Southerners would privately say. Well, that's what they think about when they think about blacks.
In fact, like, for everybody who owns Section 8, if you actually read that paperwork, what my man just said is exactly what that paperwork say. I know it's a hard situation because it's hard to care about because we getting our rent paid. You know what I mean? I done had a baby mama that was on that shit before as well. And it's like, shit, they paying your rent, but that's what you signing on to. And that's what you labeling yourself. And that's what you passing on to their kids and their kids after that and their kids after that. Like, where are we going to take the stand at? And there's been so many misleaders that we had. This is the first of a series I'm about to do. And I'm going way back. The first series is going to be from, well, the first video actually is going to be how a group of people, now this is not a racial attack or any type of hate, because that's exactly playing into the plans of what they always wanted to do. A group of people, the Jewish sect people, however you want to describe them. These are the people who have infiltrated every movement, everything that we had going, and they always found a way to infiltrate it and control it. And that's why they think that shit about us. Not why they think it, but we just further it on and on and on, and they laughing at us. So I'm gonna close this one out, and I'm gonna do another video starting on this series. And the first one is gonna be in the 1800s times, right when they was getting around about all our speakers, all our leaders like Frederick Douglass and all that. I'm gonna show direct connection to Jewish people who were exactly controlling these people through the funds that they were giving them, and how we all was misled and all our liberties and freedoms were sold out from under us by our so-called leaders. So, appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. It's power in numbers.
One love, young love, dirty, fresh, the realest shit I ever wrote. Forever in the day. I'm on my last leg, Lord, please hear my plea. I'm desperate for a sign, show me something I can see. Cause this pain that I feel, it be too real. These niggas jealous, full of envy, and they do kill. If I gotta go, I'd rather be a martyr and hold my daughter, pick the game up and push it harder. And though the track I slaughter, it's hard to walk the road. Lord, please take my hand or either take my soul. Cause this world is cold, even in a triple fat. But I know what